Hey y'all, this is Brett and Chakra, and we are going to the Light Center in Black Mountain, and we're going to do an interview with Sarah. Hopefully, I'm late, and so we've got to keep it going here and get over there. It's a cool place where they meditate. It's a big dome, and they also have accommodations for people to come there and do events, various musical and meditation type events. So, in any case, hang with me and check it out. We're getting there. What do you think? We're here. Cool, huh? Okay, so I'm here, and this is Sarah.
Hi, welcome to the Light Center.
Great to be here. So, how long have you been here, Sarah?
Well, I'm back as the director after being gone a few years, but I actually have been part of the center since it opened in 1979.
79,
yes,
cool.
Yes.
How
and
old
this
was
is
I?
Michael. He's one of our volunteers.
Hey, Michael.
Hi.
Great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And so Sarah was just showing me a little bit of their presentation here.
Yes. This is the Light Center, the dome, and the lodge, and our grounds. The hiking trails that are open for people. We have a labyrinth out behind the building, a pond down below, and trails that go along the broad river where people can sit and commune with nature if they want.
Cool.
So,
it's just what people need to relax, huh?
yes, really.
From their city grind and all that speed and all of that.
Yeah, this is very laid back, peaceful place.
Love it.
Very spiritual.
And it's not that far from Asheville, so I think it took me about a half an hour, maybe 45, something like that, from Asheville. And so it's pretty close.
It is.
And you have accommodations here too, huh?
Yes, we have the lodge, which is up on the hill. That was the home of the founder and his family when they originally came. So I can tell you the whole history.
Cool.
Do you want to sit? Usually I have people come sit in the light room while I'm talking.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, I just need to put like this to start. And
that's the one that'll be the 5 minutes.
yeah, I just go through. Is this
Ooh.
color okay? I mean, this is
So we can have different colors?
Chamber. Yes, and the light chamber is open from 10 to 5 every day for people to come in. There's no charge. We have different cycles that go through the colors for the body's energy centers or chakras. starting with red. And there's special music that was composed for the light room, or you can choose somebody that's a favorite kind of meditative composer. So the light room's available. That's one of the things we offer people to help them relax. And as far as like the history, usually I bring people in here and tell them the history. So in 1970, the Gore family came here. Jim Gore worked in the Pentagon in the 60s.
I thought you were going to say Al Gore.
No, Jim Gore, spelled differently. G-O-U-R-E, Jim and Diana and their family. And he worked in the Pentagon and was fearful there might be a Third World War. Things were pretty dire. And
what year was that?
That was before 1970, because they moved here in 1970, so in the 60s. And he was somebody that believed in prayer and meditation, not necessarily in a religious sense, but in a spiritual sense of communing with spirit.
Right.
So he was told in prayer that he should start a place that would be dedicated to prayer for the earth and the people of the earth. And he had a group that he regularly prayed with in the Washington, D.C. area, so they all put their prayerful minds together and focused on where that should be, and they got the word Swannanoa. And so they thought it was Swannanoa, Virginia.
I just like that word. I like to say it. Swannanoa.
Yeah, yeah. So it wasn't Swannanoa, Virginia. So Jim started driving around, and he ended up coming into North Carolina and was eventually guided.
This is like I'm in a UFO.
He was guided to this area and discovered it was the Swannanoa Valley of North Carolina. And we're actually in the Black Mountain Postal Zone, and we're considered Black Mountain, so that's part of Swannanoa Valley. So he came.
The drive was beautiful from the highway. It's windy. It's really windy.
It's a beautiful drive. So Jim came up and was just kind of following his intuition. He turned in and came and found the big brick house that's up there. And it was empty. And he walked around, and under one of the doors he found an old paper that had an address label. He went back to the motel and he called up the person on the address label and ended up convincing the lady to sell him the house for his family and kids.
Wow.
Told her what he was doing, and so they moved here in 1970. And pretty soon after that, there was a group of ladies that were studying the teachings of Edgar Cayce in Asheville. They were an ARE group. They called him up, and they had heard of him. They came out and wanted to be taught by him or to get information from him, and that started a class that went on for many decades called a Friday class, and that was originally the group that helped with the design of the Light Center. It was done.
Can we change colors? How about green?
With the program we've got, because we've got about 5 programs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one here, it'll turn off, so because I'll have to go to the other one.
We could just switch it to the upper chakra colors if you want, like turn this one off.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're different programs.
Okay.
This is the longer of them, so it may get dark for a minute. Oh, we did switch colors.
Okay. This is too cool.
So this group started focusing on where on the land, they had several acres here, where the center should be, and they got this point on the land, and so the building was designed by people's intuition in part, like the shape of the windows and things like that. The light room came about because Jim had met a man from India.
And that was during like turbulent times. We were still in the Vietnam War.
Yeah, we were. In fact, one of his sons was.
I was 5 in 70.
Were you?
Yeah, I was 5.
Yeah. Well, his son
living
Jay.
in Logan, Utah.
Logan, Utah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mom's from there. Oh. Mormons would freak over this.
Well, anyway, so the center was built and opened in 1979, and the light room The idea for the light room came from a man that was from India who brought colored slides, and Jim met him in the DC area and got some of the slides, and they were for working with the chakras. So the center wanted to have a light room. It was built in the center of the building, and this is the second generation of the lights. The first one was floodlights and theatrical gels, and so these are LED lights. And so some people come out just to do the lights and maybe walk on the trail and so on. So
now, does it cost to sit in here? How much does it cost?
No.
Nothing?
Jim died in 1986, and since then the center's been run by a nonprofit called United Research, and so we're supported by donations and by some income that we get from the workshops and classes. Well, we don't really do classes, but we do workshops here. We have different presenters that come, so that's part of where our income comes from, or donations. We have regular
That's
donors.
pretty neat, y'all. So if someone wanted to donate to you, they could go to your website probably,
Yes, we would like them to go to the website and see what classes we've got coming up, what programs, workshops.
If they just came here, they'd be donating because they would be participating in some kind of a...
Yeah, but they can go on the website and look up the programs that are...
You're green now.
Yeah. So our website is urlight.org. The initials U for United and R for Research and light.org.
Great.
We also have a Facebook page and a blog now.
Great.
Yeah.
So, did you finish the history? I was kind of...
Well, I got to the part about the Light Center, and that opened in 1979.
Okay.
And so we've been here ever since.
Great. Can we go check it out?
Yes, you can see
The rest of it?
upstairs dome.
She says, I want to come in. Yeah, so they can't allow dogs in because probably some people are allergic to dogs or something like that.
And we have, and the
Action!
Prayer. I need to tell you about the effective prayer. So one of the things that Jim did is he was clairvoyant, and he would sit with people and help them through prayer if they were having some blocks or issues in their lives. And one of the things he realized is that people had some common issues that would come up. And so he devised a prayer called the effective prayer, or the 7 steps, that had different things that people could do to help them go into their own divinity and remember who they are. So that's the effective prayer that we give new visitors if they're interested. We don't have any sort of doctrines that we demand that they pray a certain way or anything like that. And most of our workshops are offering some sort of tool that people can use, because we really believe that people are divine and that they're in stages of remembering who they are. So
yeah,
that
cool.
is part of our purpose and all the tools that we
It's
offer.
good that you're not dogmatic about it, because my viewers are very free thinkers, if you will.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
I was done by...
Look at this stained glass window. Isn't that beautiful?
Liza Whitaker, and she was part of that original group, the Friday group.
Liza Whitaker?
Whitaker, and she did this and presented it to the Light Center. It was trying to kind of help hold the vision for the dome. You can see there's a dome in the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the Angel of the Light Center, and it has a bar for United Research.
This is etched glass.
Yes, I'm not sure who did that one.
I did that one.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's great, Michael.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're an etched glass artist.
Well, I got into it,
Okay.
Started doing sculpting with glass. And
that's beautiful. For you consider yourself an amateur, right? You don't do that a lot?
Me and my wife did it at that time. Yeah, she did the art, and I did the glass. So.
Oh, cool. Look at that one. Neat. I love art.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And we've been blessed, and like that big one that's in the opening there had the different dimensions of the earth.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So one was done by Arthur Duay, a Texas artist, and he presented it at the dedication of the Light Center in 1979. Hi, how are you? How long does it take to get down to meditation rock? Probably, depending on how fast you hike it, 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. If you go down and it takes you all the way around the other route. Okay. I got it. Enjoy. Sorry, Chakra.
Cosmic.
Yeah.
Wow, that's neat.
We've been blessed with several local artists and a couple semi-famous.
All right. I'm sure people will love to watch this video. Now, who is this? Is this the founder?
Yeah, that's the founder.
And what was
James
it?
Gore.
James Gore, right. Okay. All right, well, show us the rest of this
Okay, well, I'll
room.
show you the domed room upstairs.
Okay.
That's where we have our programs. There's a picture.
That's the vortex in the middle of it.
I wasn't going to say that because...
This is like we're going up into a lighthouse. Ooh, purple. Oh, my Lord. Look at this.
So this is our prayer room.
Wow.
Prayer and meditation where we have programs. We keep a list of people who feel that they need some extra prayer energy. We keep their names on a list. So some people write things, but whole doctrines.
Yeah.
But they're really just supposed to put people's names. So.
Uh-huh. 7th chakra color.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Now you can...
Look, there's a big glow.
Remind us that, remember, this place was started to pray for the earth and the people of the earth.
Do you know Howard Hanger from Jubilee?
Yeah, I know Howard.
He's a favorite of mine.
Yep. Yeah, he used to play some with Rosemary Crow, and she was someone that wrote music for us in the early days.
Uh-huh.
Now Richard Shulman, he's doing a concert tonight. So.
Sweet.
The Labyrinth is out here too. I don't know if you want to photograph that.
Yeah, let's go.
That's available for, well, the store is going to lock if we go.
We could just hold it.
Yeah, I'll hold it or pop it or something.
We'll go check it out in a second. That'll be cool to check out. Okay, let's go over and check that out. So this is the peace pole?
A peace pole, yeah. They're at different places on Earth, and they have, may peace prevail on Earth in different languages.
Oh, cool.
The second one, the light center.
Chinese, obviously.
I don't even know all the languages. I think some are Native American. And Spanish, I recognize that. And so here's the trail head for the trails. Because they go all the way down to the river. It's beautiful.
Can I go on that?
Yeah, it takes a while though to get down there. I mean, it's all the way around the bridge. It'll take about 20 or 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. While I'm up here, I might as well
Okay, and then
enjoy
the pond,
myself.
See, that's really pretty, and that's just down below. That's a short walk.
Okay. Now we can't go see the lodge, the accommodations, because there's a group there today, and they're meditating and don't want to be disturbed. So. Oh, we're going to show you the labyrinth. Okay. So these are dedications to people?
Yes, bricks. People,
Okay.
they're like a memorial brick.
Uh-huh. Cool. So you just walk around the labyrinth till you get back?
Well, it's
Get back to the beginning?
walking meditation.
Oh, okay. All
So,
right.
and our people have certain prayers or mantras that they say as they walk.
Cool.
Labyrinths are ancient. A lot of the traditional churches had them. Some even in
It's an easy corn maze. Because you can see where you're going.
yeah, I think corn maze was based on the idea of labyrinth.
Now, what is this in the middle here? Okay, so people put little things here as kind of a ceremonial gesture. It's cool. So I'm sure a lot of people that are going through some radical healing period, they've lost loved ones or something, come here to find peace. Okay. So there's a little pond down here, and we're going to go check it out. It's really beautiful up here. I think it'd be a great place to come for a retreat. I'm going to have to show y'all the Mountain Light Sanctuary too. I've been there many times, and that's just a really cool place also. Nice. Fish just jumped. I'll bet there's some fish in that, huh? Hey, Chakra, come over here. Hi. You like it up here, huh? She says, Dad, can we stay? So peaceful. Wow, look down there. It's a little bench to sit on. Another fish just jumped. So there you go. That concludes my trip to the Light Center. I'll put a link for it in the description box down below. Thanks for joining me.